Okay, just a quick tutorial on how to fix drifting for drifting in 2019 and allow you to allocate gas to the right trigger. So I've already got my controller set up, but I'll show you the method anyway. So first we're going to go into Steam, we're going to go into settings, we're going to come down to controller, and then we're going to go into general control settings. From here it's going to bring up this window, and by default Xbox configuration support will be turned off. Go ahead and click that and turn it on. And then you should already have your controller connected at this point, if not connected now, and you should see your controller just popped up down here. So if we go ahead and we click that, we can go ahead and we can register it. Mine's already registered. If anyone's wondering, I am using an Xbox 360 controller. I'm also using the wireless dongle, so yeah. When you register it, it'll come up with personalize your controller. You can give it a name if you want, and yeah, just hit submit once you've done that. Once it's registered, you can go ahead and you can calibrate it. So if you click calibrate, you can set up the dead zones to what you think they'd be on your controller. You can also use the auto calibration tool. I didn't have very much luck using that myself. My controls went funky and my cursor just floated up into the top left whenever I used the auto calibration tool, so I just stayed away from that. Once you've done that, just hit OK, and then you can exit that little window. From here you should just be able to jump into the game. So I'd probably recommend staying away from the menu to separate controls and do it in-game itself. I've honestly had more luck doing it that way. So once it loads, I'll just quickly show how to do that. So I'm just going to go into start, select, just quickly jump into single player. Alright, I'm going to go ahead. So as you can see, I'm moving my thumbsticks now, but when I let go, there's no input in the top right corner under the FPS display. So this means we've successfully calibrated the controller. And when we go ahead and, when we, so for instance, if we go ahead and we calibrate that, if we set the gas to right trigger, instead of going to a random axis, it should go to the axis we specify. Unfortunately, if we do the brake as well, we get this weird thing where it does this, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. It might be an issue with trying to calibrate it to the axes as well. So for now, I'd just recommend using a shoulder button. Just use the shoulder button. If it does hang around, for instance, like axis 3 and 4 hang around, just give it another click. Just try to make sure those are gone before you actually set the controls. If they're not gone, they will jump in and take over the control. So yeah, other than that, it should work. So as you can see, I'm pressing right trigger, and it is working flawlessly. Alright.